What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my Kano walkthrough, and in this episode we are going to take on the warrior path, which is going to give us the third and final relic that we need to complete the Toshi mask. And a lot of things are going to come to a head here in this episode, and you will see why. Everything we've been working so hard for thus far is finally, we're gonna have a big payoff in this episode, and you'll see what I mean as we get closer to the end of it. So here we are in the warrior path. Interesting, little, you could call it a change in aesthetic. This area looks very Japanese. Just the architecture, you can see the big cherry blossom tree there in the distance. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. So this first little puzzle, you got to stand on this switch here, and then you see the 1, 2, 3. That's an indicator of what order you need to shoot these little switches in to move forward. There we go. So that creates another purple force field that we're going to have to dash through. And look on down here, we can shoot these rocks. And use these to jump on across here. And again, dash through here. Well, first you gotta watch the thing. There we go. So on this platform, we're gonna have an encounter. It's pretty much a bunch of moths and then one of these guys that throws fireballs at you. Let's see. He's on this side of me now. I think there's another couple moths over here. Yep. There we go. Once you kill all the enemies, blow up this dead zone heart. And now what we're going to do is we need to blow up, see those little pillars? We need to blow all of them up. So you can blow up one, then you head through the force field, blow up another, head through another force field, so on and so forth, until you actually make a complete circle. Then you'll grapple over to that flower, and then you'll climb up. So you got to do all of this in quick succession. So blow this up, dash through, blow this up, dash through, one more time, dash through. Now you can use this grapple flower, and then you can use these platforms here to circle on around. And now we are at the top of this structure, and we can dash through. So here we're going to have another encounter. I'm going to see if I can get the dash attack trophy by killing 3 enemies with 1 dash attack. So if you leave this guy in his phantom form, I'm not sure if he's able to damage the enemies, because remember last episode I was trying to get it, and then the guy was I accidentally killed that one. So I'm oh, another one. Nope, it's just another phantom enemy. Dang it. So I might not be able to get it here. I'm probably gonna have to get it like during the last boss encounter, unfortunately. See if I can pull it off here, though. It's gonna be tough. Come on, buddy. One more dash attack. Okay, so if I do one more dash attack on him, it'll kill him. And if I get him next to these other 2, then I can get all 3 of them if they're grouped together, and hopefully get the trophy. We'll see. Yeah, this dash attack. Oh, he killed him. Dang it. All right, so now I got to try to get this one. See, it's a fat chance, but I got to go for it. Ah. See, I gotta hit this one with the more life without hitting the other one and killing him in the process. And I need to make sure that... Oh, I screwed it up. Okay, whatever. I'll have to get it during the final boss encounter, unfortunately. It is what it is. Oh, come on. All right, so once you defeat the encounter, get the dead zone heart. And now we have a little puzzle in front of us. So if you go up here, for example, you can stand on this switch and it'll show you like a number of stars. So that means that the third switch over is number 4. And here we can move this rock. We're going to move it over here. And while they're moving that, you can stand on this one and see that the final switch is number 2. And then up here, the first switch is number 1. And up here, the second switch is number 3. So that's an indicator of what order we need to shoot these switches in. It's just a little puzzle. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gets our gate to warp through. If you do it in the wrong order, you're gonna face an encounter of moth enemies. So I just suggest you get it right the first time. So up here, you need to climb up these cliffs. And that's actually the way forward. But before we do that, we're going to do a little detour here. Jump up here. There's a bombable rock right here. So shoot that. Hop on over here. There's a grapple flower. Which now allows us to go over here. Another lightning bug encounter. I'm gonna see if I can. No, because they're too aggressive. I was gonna see if I could get the dash attack trophy by dashing through these enemies, but yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Nice try though. Then up here, there's a spirit enemy. All right, so now we can dash on through here. Which is where the goodies are. So we can examine this statue that's going to unlock a memory.
Perhaps this was a place of reflection.
So let us get this final memory. This is the last one. Okay, so as you can see right in front of us, we have a treasure chest and a spirit mail. This is our final spirit mail. Inside this chest, we have the samurai hat. And so we can go through these, this purple gate here. And this takes us back to where we started. So it just loops us all the way back around. Because that path is optional. The path with the collectibles is optional. So now if you stand right here, you can look down. And it's a long throw. Ken has got quite the arm, but you can shoot these platforms here. Slide on down. Go through this purple gate, jump over. Go through this purple gate. And when I jump up here, oh, why didn't it? Why didn't it grab on? There we go. There we go. Climb up here, and the rocks just fell down, but we can reactivate them. We're actually going to need to reactivate them because if you go through this gate without reactivating the rocks, then you're just going to fall in the water because you need the rocks to be up still. All right. So they're going to pop up And then once they're up, there we go. Now we can dash through. And now we can dash through this final gate. Here we go. We got the checkpoint. And this be where we fight the boss. So you notice here on the left-hand side, we have 2 nodes that we can use to regain our health, if we need them.
Over there.
So use your rot to ring the bell. All right. So once you interact with this will trigger the boss fight. This boss isn't too hard. He can be a little bit tricky, but as long as you keep your distance and do a decent job of timing dodges, then you'll be fine. And like the other bosses, he is susceptible to the dash attack. You get a little stun here, do a rot hammer. Back away, so his, you know, his range is somewhat limited. You can actually shoot his hat off, which I like to do for no particular reason other than just to be mean. So yeah, as I said, timing the dodges is a factor in this fight. When he does his leap, you just want to dodge away. And that's his grab attack. But my rot hammer was timed at just the right time to. If you're too close, you can fall prey to his grab attack, which does quite a bit of damage. But as you can see, I'm pretty much getting damage in when I can, and then using my rot hammer once I get him stunned with the dash attack. So basically it's a matter of, oh, that's his grab attack, and he actually got it that time. Dang it. That's his first hit on me, though, so I could accept that. So next time, my shield was all the way down. All right, next time I get a stun here, I'm going to do a rot hammer. And just dodge away from that jump attack that he has. And then he has that same force field attack that the other bosses have. You just want to dodge right through it. Dash attack, and he is done. So he might be the easiest of the 3 mask bosses. At least in my opinion. To the victor go the spoils. We get our 3rd relic for our Toshi mask. And of course, we get the warrior hat for winning, and we get 3 more rot. So that gives us a new hat. We are up to 99 rot. And this, ladies and gentlemen, should be the last meditation point. So go ahead and meditate here. And so we have the Zen Master Trophy for getting all meditation points. So as I said, things are going to come to a head in this episode where all of these things we've been collecting for pretty much the whole game, we are going to get the trophies for getting the last ones that we need for completion.
On a journey of reflection, hoping to seek guidance from our ancestors. As our village struggled, Toshi found few answers here.
All right. So what we need to do now is instead of warping, if you turn around here, you can see a forest here. They're off in the distance, so we're actually going to swim over to that. It is a bit of a swim, but we'll get there eventually. I was hoping in one of these updates that they would actually make a method of swimming faster in this game, but still, you only have one swim speed. And it is quite slow. All right, so we are here. So here's our forest here, and then right there is the flower shrine that we need to set free here. Let's move your rot dragon all the way across. And then we have cleaned it up, and we get the Restoration Master Trophy for getting all flower shrines. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to go to this dock. And this takes us back to the village. And here is our spirit mail delivery right next to us. So once we deliver this, we're going to get the all spirit mail trophy. There we go. Once we're inside, we need to climb on up to the top. And then here we have the dead zone heart. No encounter. Just blow it up. And in here, we have a treasure chest with our final rot, number 100. There we go. Got the No Stone Unturned trophy for all 100 rot. And then now we got to backtrack since we cleared the corruption. There is something else we can get in here. This treasure chest is unlocked now. And we can open this for the bunny hat, which happens to be our last hat. There we go. Got the hat collector trophy. So, as I said, everything kind of gets wrapped up in this episode as far as collectibles are concerned. We got our final meditation point. We got our final flower shrine. We delivered our final spirit mail. We got our final rot. And at last, our final hat. So really all we're missing at this point, as far as trophies are concerned, there's a few unmissable trophies that are just related to the story as we progress through the end of the game. And so we're just going to get those just naturally by beating the game. We're going to be missing one trophy for it's called the triple tap. That's the one where you kill 3 enemies with 1 dash attack. That trophy has eluded me in the last few episodes. Try as I may. We're going to have to get it during the last boss encounter. And then that leaves us with the final trophy, which is the trophy that you get for beating the game on Master Spirit Guide difficulty. That difficulty is not even unlocked until you beat the game at least one time. Once you beat the game, you can then select Master Spirit Guide difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. And that is the last trophy. So that is obviously going to be the only one that's left after this walkthrough is done. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm actually going to stream my final playthrough on Master Spirit Guide, because I actually don't have that trophy yet myself. So I'm going to stream it for all the world to see and hopefully have a good time in the process. And so what I'll do is it'll either be one or hopefully not more than 2 streams. And what I'll do is I will tack on that stream to the end of the playlist here. So if you guys are, struggling with any of the bosses on Master Spirit Guide, you can at least see how I went about it. So that'll be later this week, actually, is the plan to do my Master Spirit Guide streams for the Platinum officially. But these videos will get you everything except for that last Master Spirit Guide trophy, which again you can't even get until after you beat the game for the first time anyways, because that Master Spirit Guide difficulty is not even unlocked until after you beat the game at least one time. So now that we've done all that, we're going to warp back up here to the village towards the mountain shrine. And we are going to call this episode right here. So we got all the way through the warrior path. And we are pretty much knocking on the door of the end of the game here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And congratulations if you've been following along so far in your own playthrough. And you have all of these trophies that we just collected in this episode with all of having wrapped up all of the collectibles. And if you look at our map, of course, you see that we have everything checked off. It is a beautiful thing. So anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you all next time, and stay safe. Have a good one, and we'll see ya.